Did you know Napoleon was exiled twice in his life? Welcome back to Timeframe, where we explore fascinating moments in history. Today, we're diving into the life of one of history's most intriguing figures, Napoleon Bonaparte. Most people know him for his military genius and his role in the rise of the French Empire. But did you know he was exiled not once, but twice? Let's uncover the dramatic story behind his exiles and what they meant for his legacy. Napoleon's first exile took place in 1815 after his defeat at the Battle of Waterloo. This battle marked the end of his rule as Emperor of the French. After a series of military campaigns that had spread his influence across Europe, the tides turned against him. The combined forces of Britain, Prussia, and other allies came together to put an end to his reign. Following his defeat, Napoleon was forced to abdicate and was subsequently exiled to the remote island of Elba, located in the Mediterranean Sea. Elba was a small island, just a fraction of the empire he once commanded, but it was here that Napoleon began to plot his return. He was granted sovereignty over the island and lived in relative comfort, even establishing a small administration. However, Elba was never meant to be his final destination. Just under a year into his exile, Napoleon escaped. His daring return to France in March of 1816 marked the beginning of the 100 Days, a brief period during which he regained power and made one last bid for glory. His second exile came swiftly after his defeat at Waterloo. The European powers were determined not to let him return again. This time, he was exiled to the remote island of St. Helena in the South Atlantic, far from the reach of Europe. The conditions on St. Helena were harsh and isolated. Here, Napoleon lived under constant surveillance, with no chance of escape. During his time on St. Helena, Napoleon reflected on his life, his achievements, and his failures. He dictated his memoirs, sharing his perspective on his rise to power and the events that led to his downfall. These writings would later shape his legacy, transforming him into a complex figure in history, often viewed with a mix of admiration and criticism. While on St. Helena, Napoleon continued to engage in discussions about military strategy and politics, showcasing his enduring intellect. However, his health began to decline. He passed away in 1821, leaving behind a complicated legacy that still fascinates historians and enthusiasts alike. So, what can we learn from Napoleon's dual exiles? They remind us that even the most powerful individuals can experience dramatic falls from grace. Exile in many ways became a powerful symbol of his life. It showed that regardless of one's accomplishments, no one is immune to the whims of fate. Thank you for joining us today on Timeframe. If you enjoyed this exploration of Napoleon's exiles, be sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more captivating stories from history. Until next time, keep looking back to understand the present.